Alright, what's going on YouTube? I am back with more control. Last time we left off, we did this side mission that was pretty cool, but a little difficult. And the possibility is definitely there that I'm under geared for it, which might explain why it was so difficult. I don't remember where it was actually. We went up here. I'm gonna try it one more time. This is what I'm gonna do. Where was it? Ah, there we go. No. Transit access. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more try. See if I can figure this out. I'm thinking Pierce. We need to get more tier 5 weapon mods. That would help us a lot. Energy gain from headshots. Accuracy. Zoom. Reload speed? That might help actually. Get our ammo back a little faster. Tier 5. Source gain from taking melee damage. It's an interesting one. Because melee damage in this game pretty much like nearly kills us. We get 7 source every time we take a hit. I don't know how I feel about that. Unless there's something that we can use in combination to kind of reduce how much melee damage we take. Because sure, we gain 7 source, but if the melee damage kills us, we lose 10% of our total source, which definitely outweighs it. Ammo recovery on invade use. Ooh, that's interesting. Health recovery on melee hits. Tier 5 of that would be cool. Ammo recovery. A tier 5 of that would be pretty nice actually, to just kind of evade and get some of our ammo back. Yeah, enough strategizing. We got a cool little gameplay sequence to take care of. We got an altered item here, and I really want to find out what the lore is behind it. But we can't do that if we don't contain it. Got that cool that old school action movie type of music. I thought this was going to be like a rail shooter, which is why I switched it to spin and grip last time. I'm thinking charge will get me killed, but maybe shatter. I think shatter would be pretty good. What we got? Minus 29% recoil. Reload speed, accuracy. An extra 5 projectiles. Let's do that. Oh, upgrading Pierce again would be super useful to us too, but we're short on materials for that. Just don't fall off the platform. We'll be fine. I'm a little better at this than the game probably thinks I am. So we get enemies no matter what side we take. We temporarily lose our other platform. And then what's this? We've got projectiles to navigate around. I love that the body is moving with the platform. That's so weird. Almost got it, but we got a boss to take care of first. You know, I'm just gonna leave that. Unless it gets in the way. Never mind. If I remember right, yeah, he kind of gets taken care of. Ah, jeez. Is there another one? Oh, where'd he go? Much better. There we go. I'm assuming that was the boss.
What? We're back? Did that really just happen? It felt like a dream. Or maybe a bad movie.
We moved, like, not at all. That was actually not bad. That was a pretty nice mission. Huh. I was hoping for some kind of secret area in here, but maybe that was a secret area. Alright. Did we get the main thing I wanted? Case files? Altered items. The movie camera. The Action Max camera. Altered item 80-UE. The item should be isolated from any person or event that is objectively interesting, since its effect is activated by the presence of dramatic incidents. A movie camera used to make commercial feature films. Internal mechanisms are unremarkable. Subjects near the item will often experience a torqued version of reality, resembling the heightened drama and action of a movie. Whether these events are localized alternate realities or products of hallucination is currently unknown. I'm gonna guess the former, seeing how we actually died from it. Additionally, the item seems to record footage from these incidents and creates VHS copies, edited in the style of short films. During their investigation, agents learned that a podcast titled Brian's Movie Den had reviewed the item-generated movie Delivery Disaster. The podcast creator, Brian Hennerman, was taken for question. The staff of Movie Night, the store Mr. Hennerman rented the film from, were also questioned to no effect. Huh. That is an interesting item indeed. Kind of wonder if there's more altered items to track down here. Also, I don't know if you noticed that, but her coat was kind of flipping up as if she was like descending, but I'm pretty sure we were going up. Were we? I don't know. Actually, I have no idea here. You know, it could be either way. We are in the Foundation. And reality doesn't really seem to follow any rules here. I think this is the way forward. We have another elevator with a questionable substance inside it. Ah! Thought you were gonna get me. I was expecting something behind me. New language. for immediate publication. I learned a brand new language. The fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I will prove it. Holileo miuti, germolok us osmen echo, Guido? Kib Guido ert, people Romulan Reka Buit, 1455, all spirits in Claw Pen in 2022. Queedy wee whip ewan and yum ret buizin quim swalten Gemini rog. See? Please publish. I can't believe I just read that. Please publish this letter, and maybe other fish speakers will get in touch. They'll be able to read my address even if you can't. Gemini Rog, Larry Humbert. Oh man. Did he ate the fungus, didn't he? Or maybe that's a different kind of fungus. Whatever is in here. We need the other mechanic to get through there. So we are currently in transit access. You know what? Assuming we get that other mechanic, I'll probably just do another run of the whole map just to like make sure that I got everything. Movie camera supplement. More info on it. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from blank, Arkansas, claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigation connected the incident to Altered Item 80, which was being shipped in the mail truck at the time. The package camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The return address led agents to a P.O. box located in the San Fernando Valley, belonging to a company called Blessed Pictures. Whether Blessed Pictures is involved in the creation and dissemination of the item's VHS films is unknown. See Investigation 13HQ612. The following is a list of all known films believed to have been shot by Altered Item 80-UE. Shoot First, Die Last, unreleased. Coffee Bullet, Billy's First Car, Bike Hard, Delivery Disaster. Item was used in the filming of an unreleased western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. A cast member was killed during an on-set accident, stopping production. It is believed that Blessed Pictures bought the camera when equipment from the shoot was sold at auction. Interesting. That's cool that you can pull these drawers open, or some of them anyways. Alright. Shift account part 3. It's clear no one is coming. Oh, these are the guys that were stranded down here originally. We're running out of ideas and supplies. We tried going into the caves to find anything edible, but all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way, even though we could see the caves branched out. We did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked. We still haven't run into those. I am dreading the moment I know there's going to be astral spikes. There were a few of them this time. We lost a lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear that this was no house shift. Shifts slide a bathroom a sector over, or rotate a hallway. They don't drop full divisions into some caves. We were brought here, I know it. But for what? Why tear us away from our lives just to torture us? If this is some test or mission, then here's some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clearer instructions next time. I hope these notes are a good read for whatever ranger finds them. Fuck you. Put that in your report, Gibbs. Oh man. What if, against all odds, we happen to find these rangers alive? Wouldn't that be wild? I'm pretty sure we're reading the notes of dead rangers, but
That damn gun.
damn, that would be cool.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders.
She's about to talk shit on
I'm
this.
trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
She's talking like she's not dead. Are we like hearing an imprint of her thoughts from somewhere?
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Now hold up. We are in... Okay, I think those are the bridges we came from, but why does that look different? Why does it look like there's something on the bridge? Weird. The giant lake. Oh, back to the caves. Pierce is really becoming like one of the only items I can really, or one of the only weapon forms I can use. Like everything else like kind of works, but Pierce does the most damage. So is this gonna take me somewhere? Should I interact with this now, or should I go ahead and see what's up here? So this goes back to the crossroads. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Let's see what is about to happen. Former.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Former, that's the thing we fought in the fridge back in the Panopticon. I thought we killed that. Or we did kill it. Ew. For restoring it.
Just doing my job.
You're welcome, Mr. Board. You gloriously huge pyramid in the sky. All hail the board.
First one down. Director Faden.
4 ability points received. Don't mind if I do. Did I really just hit like a... Was there anything else in here? Or was it just that? Weird. Let's see here. Okay, so that's the way we went. Hello. Just a random platform. Oh, something tells me that these platforms go somewhere. Maybe. Oh, hello. We found a cat in a box. Wonder what that's all about. Oh. Is this the way it wants me to go? This is the next way. Before I go this way, so I'm realizing I can... This is Former. Is Former a major part of this DLC? Guess I'm asking questions that are just going to answer themselves. I want to know what's through there. But we have 9 ability points to spend. That's exciting. Three points for that. So we need 8 points to get the multi-launch skill. We have 3 right now. I could save them or I can spend them on something. Seizing 2 enemies would be worth it. Seize large enemies when their health is low. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to my ability points. And hold out for the multi-launch skill. Oh, a document? Don't mind if I do. Oh, man. I messed that up. Hold up. It was something ley lines. There we go. 3 things that I haven't read. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. The copies' bodies are composed of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. See Report 8-11-1633 for full composition analysis. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence such as the board remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounters with these entities, when binding objects of power in the astral plane, indicate they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely that they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear immune to his corruption. So those are the stone guys, and the gold ones too, that appear when we're doing the tutorials. That's a cool little bit of lore. So ley lines, what we just picked up. For all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here, at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all that. But that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet attracting them? Polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies? A sprout, nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from the headquarters in D.C. to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Führer once believed him to be. Wow. Those were some bombs that were dropped. Alright.
Director Faden?
Oh. There's people down here.
My throat feels all scratchy.
Wait, why are there people down here? Hold up.
Jesse, hey! Emily, how did she get down here?
Hold up. What? When?
What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride. The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it.
You do that.
Notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point.
Stationed or
Think
stranded?
Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me, have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
Detailed notes. Sure thing. Another one? Foundation pillar? The pillar found on the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Froude would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature. But I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house, or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed, from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that the great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. Oh man, the dick references, glorious. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. Interesting.
We've got this area covered.
How long has this been going?
Doctor.
About 30-ish minutes. I think we can at least dive into the next area, which is that way. There is a path kind of over here that yeah, we can go that way. So here's the question, do we not want to go this way? You know what? We'll go the way it wants us to go. And if we don't come out on that side, then we know to check it out. Not what I... Hello. Where's the next one? Oh. The warehouse path. That's our next objective. Just keeping an eye out for lore documents or audio notes. I know there's a couple ongoing kind of side stories that nice little melee tutorial. Always look up to see if there's any like hidden indents to kind of levitate into. Complete the ritual in the warehouse.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
What? No, I don't. Oh. We've got an ally. How nice is that?
Let's do this.
Alright. I hope I didn't just call him over for no reason. Is there combat? That's a cool little function, getting allies to help us out. I don't know if I want to name him. Just to get attached and then watch him die. No, I always do that name. I gotta come up with something different. I'll figure it out. Marco. Polo? No. Yeah, okay, his name's Marco. Oh, hello.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Her orders. Me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
He sounds tired. You can like hear it, like he is losing his motivation as those logs go on. Let's see here. Before I go down that elevator. Sorry, Marco. You can't fly, so you can't really... What's he gonna do? Just teleport. Okay. History of the oldest house. The oldest house is revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was the tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwarzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believed some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the eldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge. Yax Emix Chi. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with human powers. Do New York City's many murders act as a sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Might be getting a little full of yourself towards the end there, but he's onto something. Eye-washing stations that don't work? OSHA wants to know your location. Like, pyramidic geometry. Sorry, this is a pretty lore-heavy episode, guys. But just bear with me, we're gonna get into some deep shit. I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interesting, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine, Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. And I'm doing a lot of reading in this episode, and I can already feel it. I need a sip of some water. Oh, man.
Is this a Bureau ID badge?
Oh,
Looks
cool.
so old. Pope will definitely want to see this.
We will take that to her later. I'm not backtracking yet. Oh, we got a document in there. We can't open this. Weird. I think that's... I was gonna say that's everything, but we have something up here. Of course, we need the Oh, shoot! Oh my gosh. Come to my side, sir. I need help. Did you survive? Good, you took like no damage. That's good to know. So we have two different paths we can take. There's the elevator in there, and then we have a series of platforms. Which obviously, that's what I'm going to do. Because this room up here is what's most intriguing to me. Poor Marco can't get up here. I swear, if I turned around and he was in here, I was going to lose it. We had two?
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
Another ID card. Meteor Hill Summary. AWE number 3. Ooh, okay. It's one of the first 3 AWEs. Assuming that the numbering is like in order of occurrence. Per archival mandates 8.8, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. This paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Oh, why would you do that? Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incidents. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated elements vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material was delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site laboratories. I feel like we've read this document before, but like censored. Is that what we just found? Or did we find like the unredacted version of the document? Is that even a thing? Wait, hold up. Meteor Hill Summary. Well, I just got some major deja vu reading that. There's no way that's the first. Was it just a duplicate? I'm so confused. Hold up. Hiss. Reports. Research. AWE Stage 3. No, that's not it. That's ordinary. I have no idea. I feel like I've read that before. I don't know when I did.
working. It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow.
Why would I want it to go higher? Welcome back, Marco. I think... Hi. Wowza. But only one of them is actually working. Okay, before we see how much further this goes, I think this is a great place to end this one. I'm going to pick it right back up here in the next one. I'm just going to say thank you all for watching. I will see you all shortly. Hope you all have a good one. Peace out.